I just wanted to share with you today my experiences with FAIR technique. I have started working with it about 3-4 months ago, and the results are truly amazing. I mean, transformational for me. I have undergone some challenges and pressures in my relationships during this pandemic. Namely, my boyfriend of 3 years has just decided to move out in one day. And I have had a lot of issues with that abandonment, even before in my life. It's been an issue I've had for a good 30 years. And working with FAIR, really in a dedicated way, has given me results literally from one day to the next. You know, there's a lot of adjoining emotions, right, that accompany the abandonment. So there was anger, and there was fear, and there was resentment, and there was pride. And I would work with all of these individually, and some of them would be gone literally the next day. Like the anger would be gone, the insult, right? My pride would heal literally in one day. But it took me about 2 weeks to get rid of that feeling of abandonment and the fear of being alone. And my mind's still blown away that that's all it took. It took 2 weeks for something that I've been carrying with myself for 40 years, right? I just want to pause for myself to take in the significance of that. I've also worked on my money issues, and in about 2 weeks from start, again, I have received a call back from a client that I've lost in February, and I'm about to close that deal now. I have a few more opportunities that are popping up for me right now, and I honestly credit that to the removal of the emotional release and the energy that was just able to flow. And so my next big item on my self-development task list is improving my relationship with my teenage son, and I'm actually really looking forward to that. And I'm really looking forward to reporting the good results from that endeavor. So I can't really recommend it enough. It's a fantastic technique. It goes really deep and wide, and it just roots out the problem. So I really love it, and I can't thank Tatjana enough for bringing it into my life and for being so available, for showing up for us with such dedication, right? That she's just amazing. And the technique is as well. So welcome on board.
I would like to recommend FAIR transformation technique to absolutely everyone. This technique is so efficient, and what you would usually do with your therapist or with your life coach or coach for personal growth and development in maybe months and years, FAIR is helping you do this in sometimes even just one treatment. It helped me overcome my biggest fears, and they never came back. It helped me overcome and get rid of all the emotional baggage I had. And it's unbelievably efficient and versatile. You can use it in such a big spectrum of areas of your life. So I truly recommend you to do this and try this technique. And what is amazing, it is also very simple to learn to use it and help others with it, which I started to do personally. And the scenario with other clients that I have is exactly the same. They are resolving their problems and their tension with some issues and emotional baggage in only one treatment. Sometimes for some deeper problems we need to have more treatments, but it's remarkable what the one session with FAIR transformation technique could do. So I truly recommend it to everyone.
First of all, I want to thank you, Tatjana, for being such a wonderful lecturer. It was a life-changing experience for me. I would definitely recommend. I've been using them ever since, mostly in stressful situations, at work, then in communication with other people, in relationships. I also managed to overcome some of my fears and insecurities and such. One thing that I found so attractive about this seminar, that it's only one weekend seminar, and I came once, I learned it, and then I was free for life. So it's not a codependent relationship where I have to go every weekend to the rest of my life. So it was just one weekend, and I'm free. I felt like many things in my life came easier, and I didn't know that until some stressful situations come up, and instead of reacting very spontaneously and showing anger and whatever, I was very relaxed and peaceful and focused on finding a solution. And then I realized that it really helped me. This is a very powerful tool to have.
And I want to share my personal experience with this method. I had a problem with my speech, actually with stuttering, for about more than 26 years. And Tatjana worked with me, and in less than 30 minutes I removed my issue with stuttering. I'm happy, really happy to share my experience with other people.
And after 2 days, he had a public speech, and it was amazing. I was overwhelmed with emotions. It's hard to express how deeply my heart was touched. One more time, dear Tatjana, thank you very much for your professional help. We love you so. Bye.
I managed to solve a problem I've been carrying for more than 20 years, and that's why I believe that's the most powerful method I've ever encountered.
Hi everyone, my name is Vesna and I am a psychologist, and I attended a seminar to enhance and to add one more methodology to my practice. I was also attending transactional analysis with Tatjana for years, but method is something that really transformed my life in many ways, and especially when it comes to me personal. Tatjana is an excellent person, and also she is a very impressive teacher, and she held this seminar very professionally, considering her vast knowledge from the different psychological and psychotherapeutical backgrounds. She also kept our attention all the time. What I have noticed, it really impressed me, that Tatjana treats all people the same, and she works hard to create transformation in everybody's life. She is very honest and direct in contact with us, and she shares love with all of us, and learn us how to share love with people around us. It is one of the best methods I was introduced, and it can be learned very fast, and you can apply the methods you learn just after the seminar. I'm very impressed with results I've got from this seminar and all knowledge, and you learn very fast how to change your mood. For example, if you feel depressed, if you feel lonely, if you feel fear, or just want to increase the level of your energy, you can do it with these methods. I think, as a psychologist and personally, I think that is really, really impressive results. So thank you, Tatjana, for everything.
Was German, but I met for a couple of weeks one wonderful woman. His name is Tatjana, and she's something special because I never met before one teacher or one practitioner or one person who can make a lot of powerful things and method or system to help anyone. I look maybe for 10 or 12 years to find peace in myself, because I'm someone who can help me. So I met Tatjana, and I was working with her for one time. It happened something special. So I think it's 3 weeks ago, and in this time I'm get no not for a moment, not for a minute, not for a second, feel of fear. It's like disappear, is go away from me. So this is very, very schoolish, foolish English, but I hope that someone or everyone or who knows where can understand me. Take little time and expand with Tatjana, and you will be like newborn child.
Help me removed my problem with overeating, and I now control my weighting easy. Help me remove my fear, and now recording this video in English. Removed my problem with person in my family, and now this relationship is okay. Tatjana, you are a great coach, amazing woman, and thank you for changing my life. That's it.
Hi, my name's Jeff Stone. I've been doing hypnosis and subconscious work for 35 or 40 years now, and I've really enjoyed entering into this area, showing us how quickly it's possible to get resolutions from emotional attachments. And finally, they've come around to believing that energy is the form of what everything is and can be transformed in the same way. So it's nice to see, it's enjoyable to learn something new, keep my brain alive, and looking forward to developing it a little further. And Tatjana was great, really powerful, articulate, sometimes a little quicker than my mind, but we caught up with her. Thanks very much, Tatjana.
Hi, my name's Tia, and I got to experience Tatjana's teaching, and I'm just so feeling transformed. I feel happy and looking forward to sharing this with my bestest friends and family as soon as possible.
Is it simple to learn?
It is, and fun to practice, and very fast results on myself today. I have taken care of some business that I haven't been able to for many years.
How many minutes did you took to solve the problem?
I think it was maybe 5 minutes for a very serious problem.
How long were you carrying that problem with you till now?
For most of my life. And I feel very, obviously, light and relieved and healed and happy.
Training with Tatjana, and regardless my problem disappeared, my physical aching and suffering and pain is gone. It's just like somebody gave me some drug or anesthetic medicine. Like my stomach was hurting horribly, and I kind of didn't know what to do. But after the session, it's gone completely.
After how many minutes?
Oh, how long it took? Maybe 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then my teeth were aching. And when I have a problem, my teeth are aching. 2 teeth are aching. But my dentist and my endodontist always say there is no problem. Today hurt a lot. And then after that 15 minutes session, my toothache, right bottom molar is gone.
Nice.
And then my shoulder pain was, since last night, was really bothered me, but that shoulder pain is also gone. Just helped me tremendously. I'm just amazed. Some kind of heavenly drug without taking drug.
Of course, with Tatjana, I learned a great deal, but most importantly, I broke through a significant wall that I'd had moving forward in my life and career in about 35 to 45 minutes of going through a process. And I can't put into words what a sense of relief that is, not just for me, but those who I surround myself with, including my family and my best friends. And I hope I will in time be able to capture the process so I can help others in the near future. I have attended 2 sessions over the last 2 days. I actually went through 4 processes myself with tremendous results in overcoming some fears and anxieties, roadblocks from both the personal, professional, and emotional standpoint that is just overwhelming. And I recommend this to any and all, and I look forward to spending enough time to share and to help others in the near future. Thank you, Tatiana.
Definitely transformed my life forever, and I am glad I did the work. I feel this is like I said, it's my birthday, and this is a method that I'm very, very grateful for. And this morning was very powerful and something you can do very quickly, and you can help each other out, and I loved it.
And also I send my love, which I actually learned through this program, to my alumni who we participate yesterday, from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday until today. Very exhausting, but I feel like, as I mentioned before, it's a heavenly treatment to learn and spread. And especially for me, which worked was a trauma removal procedure. And because you taught us really hands-on, in detail technique of a deep.
Well, feel transformed and enjoying the feeling. It's interesting to work on some issues that maybe you didn't know how to before, but then if you all of a sudden have the courage to try it and then do it, and it feels like a new life, it's worth it and nice. So I'm so appreciative. Thanks, Tatjana.
And it gave us a very structural approach to working with the subconscious mind in a very fast way, much faster than I've ever seen before. And we don't have any long-term experience on how it sticks, but according to what's been happening with other people, it lasts a long time. So that's what I'm next interested in. It kind of led to very, very radical changes in things that were stuck, and breaking the emotional bounds that hold those things together, so we can then operate more freely, and rather than under control of them, we can use them if we want to, but not under their control, under our control. So another one where we spun things into different directions, which was very interesting, because you feel like you're facing one way and you have this strong feeling, and you get spun around the other way and it gets left behind in the other direction in another space. So suddenly it's there, and the next second it's gone. You're kind of like, wow, what happened? But it's gone. And so that's really a wonderful, very interesting techniques to pursue, to be able to move through this stuff much more rapidly and end up with a much more healthy life without having all the baggage to carry around with you. So thank you, Tatjana.
Well, this was an amazing weekend, and it transformed everybody who participated this weekend into a different person. I highly recommend it for everybody to experience it. She's an excellent presenter and has a gift of getting into your inner soul, which I've never experienced before. And you will definitely transform your entire life by going through her program.
Yeah.
I just completed Tatjana's course, and I highly, highly recommend it for everybody. It will definitely transform you. Tatjana has a way of getting into your inner emotions, inner feelings, and your frustrations, releasing them, and virtually having a new birthday. It was an experience that I will cherish for the rest of my life, and I think anybody who doesn't do this program is missing out on a major part of their life.
It was very intense. Felt like I took a spiritual shower. It was deep rooted, and it had me in like a trance. And I like the fact that I could go somewhere and still be grounded physically, but spiritually it was inward and then outward. It was inward and outward. It was like a roller coaster effect, and it taught me some things that I could do on my own and for others. So it was wonderful. Tatiana was great at teaching us how to develop these skills into helping people heal from things that happened probably 20 years ago. Program our minds to get in depth. It's almost like we were reliving it literally just to erase it. That's the first time I've ever went that deep into my own mind. It was like I was forced to, because the method, it almost tricks you, because you think about simple things that are meaningless, like describe the room and what's going on, and then you just, when you deal with your situation, you almost automatically get in depth, but you don't realize you're being sucked in. And when you're in this deep place, I almost didn't want to come back. It was like I was there and I wanted to stay there. They would ask me questions. They were like, Christian? I'm like, I'm looking. I was telling one of the other guys, I was like, I'm looking. And this picture is kind of astonishing to me myself. And it's me. It's my personal situation. So it was fun.
Yeah. How many years did you hold on to the emotions that you released today?
Oh, some of them were childhood, from when I was young.
And how you feel today? Now?
Refreshed, energetic.
Thank you so much. Thank you for this.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Janet Burns. I'm an osteopathic physician, and I specialize in dealing with patients with chronic pain and chronic diseases such as fibromyalgia and Lyme, which are very debilitating. And I'm always looking for new tools to add to my practice to enhance my patients' recovery. And in searching, I found something that helps them as well as helping myself. Fantastic in terms of clearing up unprocessed emotions that were leading to other issues in my life, and including pain in my body. And so I'm really happy to have this tool to use in my practice to help my patients get to the real cause of their health issues, which is unprocessed emotions.
This has been incredible. I came with a lot of almost like lead in me, and now I feel like I've been illuminated to see tools that can be so perceptive, simply orchestrated by Tatiana, which was fabulous, in a way that the perception of what I was actually feeling and the pain of personal experiences have been almost, well, they're vanished. Those experiences of true trauma have actually gone away. And I'm almost like unbelievable of the directness, the simplicity of the training, and how beautifully it's done. So it's understandable how a person can actually accomplish so much to really make their life worth living and more beneficial in what we do and how we communicate and what we see, perceive, and what we can become. And so I want to thank you for the training. Receptive, and I feel that directness and the end result is incredible. How you see the true realm of pain, on how it can be eliminated into the simplicity and the beautiful life that we can have.
Fulfilling, life-changing. I recommend it to all my friends. Do it with Tatiana.
I think Tatiana has a very special gift for, she's much more compassionate in dealing with people, and has a lot of tenderness that made it, people really open up. And I don't think that too many trainers would really bring out people so easily. And I think that's what made it so successful for a workshop, was Tatiana's personality and her experience that made it such a successful workshop. So I really appreciate the skill set of Tatiana. So I recommend her as the person to go to.
It was really special, and I hit a couple things that really shifted for me.
and I think Tatjana is amazing at what she does, and I would definitely recommend it for anyone.